Jaden Daniels. Ha! More like Jaden, I don't know. Hi, folks, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the D.Bell Sports Podcast. I'm your host, D.Bell. Who else would I be, right? And today we're going to talk about Week 13 in the NFL. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, Giants are bad. So bad. Now, of course, a little behind. Of course, they released Daniel Jones, but in Week 12, they still had him, but they started Tommy DeVito. And, well, they got beat down by the Bucs. It's just really bad. You know, the Bucs themselves were trying to climb out of a hole, so they were 5-6 at that point. And, oh, boy. I mean, I don't know how big a hole they can climb out of. Really, I mean, we're really hoping that the Bucs are going to be good, but, you know, being a Cowboys fan, I don't want the Giants to be good at all. They're on track to get that number 1 draft pick. If they want Shedeur Sanders, you know, they might get him. Who knows? I don't know. They'll have to compete with the Giants, the Jaguars, but we'll see. Speaking of the NFC East, Cowboys beat the Commanders. I mean, right? We wanted to win, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did. A crazy game. The Cowboys beat the Commanders. And Jaden Daniels. Devontae Turpin, man. 64-yard touchdown against Houston. A 99-yard spin move. Didn't get the ball on that punt. He had to go back and get it and then spun around. Shot up for a 99-yard touchdown. That's what I like to see. Devontae Turpin, former USFL star, getting it going. So he's having a great season. Happy for him. I'm going to talk about more stuff in Week 13. The Marvin Overshown. But yeah, this team doesn't want to give up. Certainly Cooper Rush doesn't want to give up because he's fighting for his job too. Let's not forget about that. 49ers are also bad. Packers beat them pretty bad, you know. But of course Brock Purdy was hurt, so he didn't start. It was Brandon Allen in a quarterback on his 5th team since he was drafted in 2016. His first start since 2021 with the Cincinnati Bengals. And he didn't play at all last year, so he's probably a little rusty. But didn't do too bad. It's just couldn't overcome the Packers, and that's incredible offense. The Packers are rolling. Jordan Love. No picks. That's great. 2 touchdowns, no picks. His receivers are tight ends. Okay. Packers. Man, he can literally throw to anyone. That offense is elite, and that's his offense. You know, they're young enough. They're coalescing around him. Also, a young guy, been sitting for years behind Aaron Rodgers. It doesn't matter who he throws to. He could throw to Dobbs one game, Wicks another game for 100 yards. It doesn't matter. He has Dobbs, Jalen Reed, Tucker Kraft, Dontavian Wicks. Those were his top receivers for that game. And the first 3 are all 24 years old. They're still, they're not, you know, they don't have that big contract. So, this is the perfect time to keep rolling. They have so many offensive weapons. They're all, like, equal. It's crazy. And Dontavian Wicks is 23, so he's even younger. So, man, they really got it going. It's must be fun to be a Packers fan, especially since Jordan Love in his first season beat the freaking Cowboys in the playoffs. And now, who knows how it can go? People are saying they're a year away. This could be their year right now. You know, they thought the Houston Texans would be improving this year, but they've been sliding a little bit. But, you know, Packers are on a roll. It's not pretty sometimes. Jordan Love throws some picks, but, you know, with all those offensive weapons, they're rolling. Cardinals are inconsistent, yes. They fell to the also inconsistent Seahawks, which are who are very much looking forward to the draft. Getting 6 picks to the Seahawks, 6 points to the Seahawks, 16. 5 sacks each, 1 pick each. I mean, not really excited. I'm not really looking out for the Cardinals or the Seahawks. So we'll see how they do, you know. But I'm not really holding out a lot of hope that they're going to do too much if they get to the playoffs. I don't even know if they will, you know. Broncos are not bad. Beat the Raiders by 10 points. Yeah, 10 points. Okay, not terrible. Bo Nix, 2 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. 5 sacks for that defense. So, Yeah, nice job. Good job, Broncos. Your defense is always your best thing. It has been for years. And now you have a quarterback who's pretty capable and getting more confident by the day. That's great. You know, have fun with that. On the Raiders side, though, Gardner Minshew threw a pick, and then Desmond Ridder didn't do too much. So I don't know. Take that for what you will. But the Broncos get another win in Week 12. All right, I guess we'll talk about the Chiefs. Like, you okay? You okay, Chiefs? I don't know. Maybe the Panthers are just getting better, but they barely beat the Panthers by 3. I don't know. I mean, I don't want the Chiefs to be like the Steelers in Big Ben's last year, right? They went 11-0, like they won 11 straight, and then they started sliding, and then they couldn't do anything in the playoffs. And that was against the Chiefs. They just imploded, so I don't know. Hopefully the Chiefs are okay. We'll see what they can do in the playoffs. They're always doing well in the playoffs, obviously. 2-time Super Bowl back-to-back champs, which means they have extended playoff experience with all their players. Of course, Travis Kelce, everybody, they all ball out during the playoffs, so it's like, who cares, right? Lions are badass. And Colts are back to their old tricks again, namely being bad. Jared Goff, 26 out of 36. Anthony Richardson was 11 out of 28. So, expected the Lions to win. Of course, the run game is amazing. Everything is good. Run game for the Colts in this game is non-existent. So, the Lions keep rolling. They'll be rolling to the playoffs. Lions, Packers, Vikings. We know the Eagles probably going to go. Maybe the Commanders. I mean, we kind of have a feel for the NFC right now, 49ers are looking too good. They have a losing record, and the Cowboys also have a losing record and lost their main quarterback, their first string quarterback, of course, Dak, for the season, so not looking good. Steelers lost to the Browns in the snow. Oh, yeah. Had a little snowball fight. I watched that game. It was quite entertaining, Jameis Winston was very happy to be playing in the snow. He seemed thrilled, ecstatic. And, maybe he's having a little insurgence again. He won and he lost and he won this game and against the Steelers, so it's a big deal. And, well, happy for Jameis, that win is it's a good win for the Browns. They have a strong team. They got rid of Amari Cooper, but their team isn't horrible. They want to win. They've had questions at quarterback, of course, because Deshaun Watson wasn't playing up to the hype. And, of course, all the controversy surrounding him. And, it's just, it could be not great for fans who have to watch that. And, they gave up so much for him and he wasn't doing well. But now Jameis Winston is coming in as a backup and he's doing pretty well sometimes. Not so well other times. So, hey, glad they got the win. It was a fun game in the snow. It was just, Jameis made some incredible throws. You gotta give it to him. He won the game. Beat the Steelers. Oh, there's a little treat. The NFL scriptwriter let the Titans beat the Texans. Scriptwriter, you get it? Because it's like, does the NFL have a scriptwriter? And, Tom Grossi has that scriptwriter thing. You get it. Anyway, yeah, the Titans beat the Texans. So I guess the story isn't that the Titans are good. The story is that the Texans are sliding. I've had some injuries. Maybe their O-line isn't great. I don't know. But they're just not doing as well this year as we expected. We expected great things from them. Got the quarterback, coach. They went up and drafted Will Anderson, of course, along with C.J. Stroud last year. So all the hype from that 2023 season. But they've been losing lately, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And we'll put out, I talked about the Cowboys-Giants game earlier live. You can watch that video too. I'm going to talk about NFL Week 13 pretty quick, excluding that Thanksgiving game. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for my Patreon subscribers as well. And, you know what I'm going to say. Go Cowboys.